we had a special message to our call-in number, our 626-869-RANT. So I want to make sure to plug that number again, 626-869-RANT. We've been told that we sound a little aggressive on air. So hopefully
aggressive
we can get
towards whom?
towards each other, but people don't know that that's not the case with if somebody that calls in. So if you want to get on there, if you want to hear yourself.
No, we do kind of hate your ass. So there's a little bit in there.
Hatred ass?
Well, no.
I'm sorry, what did he say?
Alan, what's the sound clip, man? Hey, you talk with your accent, I talk with mine.
Who's the doorknob that called in?
Well, they left the message on that thing saying, "Hey, I love you guys, but I don't want you guys to bash me on air." You know,
What's the name? What's the name?
His name was Alex.
Alex.
And I think he's here, Southern California.
Come on, Alex. We wouldn't bash you, man. We'd be decent and respectable to you. I mean, we might ridicule you after the call.
For the first 5 seconds, and then it's all downhill, huh?
Come on, Alex. Call in, pussy.
Yeah, that's going to go over well. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
let's get the phone calls out right out of the gate.
That's how you get them.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what NBC told Donald Trump. You're fired.
Oh,
that's a good segue.
I know, because that's the word. That's the word of the show.
That's a great segue right there, man. Because I wanted to talk about a little bit about that idiot's misfortunes as of late.
The boy that his mom and some type of gorilla made because of that hair.
You said an orangutan.
An orangutan.
You know what's funny is I was telling that story over the weekend, how you say that there's an orangutan who lives on Trump's head.
Yeah.
Some people damn near wet themselves. I thought it was the funniest comment they'd ever heard about Trump. And they said, you know what? Makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
So
he's half orangutan.
I don't know if he's half orangutan, but he's got an orangutan on his head.
So the first thing was Univision decided they were not going to air the pageant.
Right.
Then he had several of the hosts just back out.
Right. One of the main performers. I've never heard of him, but apparently he's a big name in the Latino community. Was the first one I think to pull out. I think it was going to be the main performer for the event.
And you know that sometimes that's good advice.
Pulling out.
Okay. But anyways, then next thing you know, NBC canceled. Now Macy's is going to stop carrying his clothing line. Now that's what I was going to ask.
It was a clothing line?
Yeah, he's got colognes and ties and all sorts of things.
Oh, I thought it was just ties. I knew about it. I knew about it.
No. Okay, you know it's funny. I'd seen him in the commercials a couple of times, and it never dawned on me because I'm like, who the hell would wear the Trump scent?
Is the scent money?
I don't. That's what. Yeah, it struck me as odd when I saw that earlier, so I wasn't sure exactly what.
All those greñas are. Making it a little hard.
I don't think he's got greñas, man. You say like, it's funny. Somebody commented over the weekend too that he's got 4 strands of hair, and it's been growing for 42 years, and it's one giant comb over.
That's a hell of a barber there, because that's a lot of U-turns on that head.
Maybe the cologne smells like orangutan's ass.
You know what?
People like that.
That's true.
So yeah, it's like a train wreck that just doesn't stop. The more he talks, the more people are dropping him.
Yeah, but you see, I don't know why people are so surprised. That's the part I don't get.
Well,
he's been a train wreck for the last 20 years. He's been tolerated. Now, granted, this is the most, I would say, direct racial remarks or
that he's had.
That he said. But he's always been brash. He's always been over the top. So the part that I was laughing at is how people are all of a sudden taking it back like, Trump said something offensive.
Well, because he's running for president. So
I
people
tend
to take that a little bit more serious.
Let me ask you a question, because if I'm not mistaken, and I quote, you said you'd vote for him.
I never said I'd vote for him.
What did you say?
Mikey, would you please inform the idiot to my right
what I don't remember what he said, but he never said he would vote for him.
I told you that he is the greatest thing to happen to politics ever, because he raises the level of debate, causes people to at least talk, and then young people will pay attention, because this is the kind of crap that goes across the Twitter sphere.
But
hold on. I said that I love the fact that he's running for so many reasons.
It's called the Rantosphere. But
I would never, ever vote for him.
So is this the conversation you want us to be having?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's a good.
It's not a political conversation.
What's the conversation?
No, the conversation
that he called people rapists and
the conversation
and drug dealers.
The conversation because
and Mexicans,
except for the good Mexicans that come and pay.
Mike,
pay him rent
again. Inadvertently, the slow one across the table said he's running for president. It's going to remind the young people like you and Kim Kardashian who wanted to vote for Obama for the 3rd time that there is a
God bless
presidential
her heart.
election
God bless her
around the
heart.
corner, and that these are the things that are going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Again,
it doesn't matter because the young people don't give a crap.
no, but
They're not going to vote.
Okay, but
They're not going to show
hopefully
up.
they'll be slightly better informed because when they say when like in your household when your 29-year-old son comes home from his waiter job, you know, because I know he's an aspiring actor.
He's only 23. But
23.
Well, then hell, he's in the right city then. Good for you,
he goes to
Mikey.
work and he acts like a waiter.
Okay, so when your 23-year-old son comes home and says, "Papi,
Whoa.
what's going on with Trump?"
Are we talking
At
about?
least
wait,
the
wait.
two of you can have a conversation.
But you know what?
Are we talking about two different boys?
He will.
29 and 23.
No, he will know about Trump. If I tell him, hey, did you hear about Trump? He'll know and he'll have a conversation.
But then help me.
And
So-
he'll vote.
So does he have any
does he
info
know
on Jeb?
what? Does he know what it's going on about? Does he know, aside from the fact that Trump's a racist, does he understand the whole political arena? Does he understand that he's, this is a
he
GOP
doesn't-
possible
he's
candidate?
probably not.
Okay,
into
but that's what I'm
that
saying.
deeply.
No, that's fine. But at least it allows the two of you
You're saying
to
he
have
didn't go
dialogue.
deep?
Because I was at a, not a Panera. What are the
Weight
other ones?
Watchers?
No. They kicked me out. I failed again. I failed my entrance exam.
Jim Craig?
Yeah, I failed an entrance exam. They put a taco in front of me and said, "What do you think?" I ate it.
You're like, think about what?
I thought it was delicious. The other one, whatever the other opposite of Panera is, but I heard some young people.
Corner Bakery.
Thank you. I
You know
heard
what?
some.
We got to stop doing these free plugs.
I was just gonna say panaderia, but
whatever. But I heard some young people at our age. Everybody's young, but some young people
Speak for yourself.
talking to amongst each other, saying, "Did you hear what that moron Trump said?" So again, all I'm saying is that I don't think it's going to raise the level of debate because that's not going to happen. But at least it creates.
I don't know if I agree with you.
Because you're one of them.
Because I don't know if it's raising the level of the political.
But that's not the point.
Discourse. I was going to call it landfill.
He could not have come up with that word on his own. But that's okay.
They're talking about Donald Trump and his stupidity.
No, but
which just puts the spotlight on him and not the actual political race.
No, but somewhere along the lines.
Was Jeb anywhere in there or Krispy Kreme anywhere in there?
No, but okay. Thank you. That is 1,000% what your generation right there.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're right. Jeb, no. Rand Paul, no. Rubio, no. Cruz, no. Because they don't understand it. On Mike's point, they don't care.
Right.
But if Trump at least raises some of the issues for his ignorance and stupidity and sayings, well, there is a hope that some of these younger people, a la you, will hopefully at least ask, what's all the hoopla and who cares?
Again, all I care about is when Rand Paul's going to make the next Pee Wee Herman movie. That's all I care about.
Okay, that's my point. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's going to be funny is to try to see the Republican debates. I know we've talked about this before, but how many people keep getting in? So there's not really going to be a debate. It's going to be just one-liners. They're going to be trying to outdo each other, and that's it. So they're all going to suck. Like it's not like they're ever any good, but it's going to be comedy.
It's going to be a SummerSlam of the politics.
Exactly.
That would be spectacular.
Last man standing wins.
I like it.
This is the Three Guys Rant. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Stick around.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Looking for some swag? Make sure to check out monsterclothing.com. They got everything from V-necks, t-shirts, hoodies, baby dolls. And remember, custom orders are always welcome and much more. They're just not on the site yet. www.monsterclothingco.com or call them at 888-49-MONSTER. 888-49-MONSTER. Hablamos español. Doo-doo-doo.
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done.
This is Becca Bateau. When I'm not reading 50 Shades of Grey and driving men crazy, I spend my time dreaming about the three guys rant: Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Yeah, right.
All right, we're back from the break. Thanks for sticking around. Apparently, we've got a special call-in guest.
We got some short breaks, man. Is it because we're Mexicans?
I don't know.
Do
why
we
you
work
say
for
they're
Trump?
No, man.
No,
Whoa,
if you
whoa.
did,
To
you'd
hell.
have no breaks.
No, man. Remember, if you would work for Trump, you'd be a rapist or a drug dealer. Those are the
So
kind of-
that's
the
same
kind of-
as usual.
It's kind of Mexicans he likes
Okay.
or doesn't like. I don't know. But on the phone with us, we have special call-in guest, Carla Bianco. Hope I didn't mess that up. Alan, do we have her?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Carla, how are you? This is Phil.
Good. I can't hear you real well.
You can't hear very well?
No, I can't hear you real
Is
well.
your phone up to your ear? To your ear?
Oh, yeah.
Carla,
Okay.
Carla, feel free. Alan will hit the explicit button if you need him to. Hold on, Alan's trying to work on this sound for you. Does it sound better?
Carla, can you hear us now?
A little bit better. There's kind of a buzz. On the line.
Well, so are the three men in this room, but that's besides the
Whoa,
point.
whoa! I don't drink anymore. Carla, if I'm reading this correctly, it says you are a musician, a Broadway actress, and a philanthropist.
And she's making her second album.
Well, no.
Yes.
You know what was so intriguing about this for me as I was reading is the last sentence in her top statement describing her. All proceeds go to charity. I applaud you for that, but I was surprised you wanted to talk to us because if you listen to the show over the years, Arvin hates starving children. Arvin hates charities. Arvin hates the needy.
Having his children.
So I was
See, all the more reason for me to talk to you guys.
well, no, Mike and I are fine. Mike and I like children. Mike and I like helping the needy. Arvin, on the other hand, well, let's just leave it alone for now.
I've always said I love supporting single moms. I've already said that, okay? So,
Carla, go ahead.
Carla, let us. When is your second album going to drop? Are you currently working on it now? Give Voice.
Yeah. I'm in the studio working on it right now. We're looking at releasing it in November, so around the corner.
Oh wow. Okay. Where are you calling in from?
I'm in Pittsburgh, PA.
All right.
Aren't you a Pittsburgh Steeler fan? No.
Oh, hell no.
Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers.
Oh no.
So, Carla, I'm curious. I was reading your bio. It talked about your upbringing, some of the struggles, but the only thing I couldn't pinpoint is what made you decide to give your voice to charity, to be help. I guess to be the voice for the voiceless.
It was just the time. It was part of my past. It's just, I was inspired to do it. I mean, the first kind of moment that it hit me is I was in church one day and I heard this voice singing above everyone else's, and it was really trying desperately to sing, and I turned around and I saw it was a boy in a wheelchair, and he was deaf and mute, and I don't know, it was just one of those moments that really struck me, and I came home that day and wrote this song called Broken and Blessed, and I don't know, from there, it opened up a whole floodgate, and I really wrote the songs one after the other pretty soon. following that. It just came to me, the whole give voice idea. I wanted to. I was thinking about people that couldn't speak their own story for one reason or another, and what that would be like to see them and say the things that they might want to say. And I just felt compelled to write those words and kind of be inside that spirit and sing those songs.
Arvin, do we have the song?
No, I think the engineer's looking for it.
Carla, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm going to give a perfect example of why I always feel worse when we have guests. Because it always makes me feel like more of a slacker. And I quote from her bio. My first gig was at 4 years old, singing at a neighbor's graduation party, where a guest filled a styrofoam cup with money. What made, or what possessed you, I guess, to get in front of all those people at the age of 4? Did you already want, or did you know that you wanted to sing?
Well, I'll tell you, it was really about the brownies. Okay, so you won't feel so bad, but my next door neighbor made these amazing brownies, and I would go to her house, and of course I was always singing my sister's records. She was 9 years older than me, and she was listening to all this great music. And I when she wasn't home, I would go downstairs and put her albums on the record player and sing Elton John and Marvin Gaye and Earth, Wind and Fire and Diana Ross, and I would go to my neighbor's house. She would get me to sing, and then when I would sing a song, she'd give me a brownie. So she was at the graduation party, and she was the one that said, "Oh, got to get Carla to sing." And I was so trained at that point to sing at the, flip of a hat. And instead of getting a brownie, they grabbed a cup of styrofoam cup and passed it around and put all this money in it. And I was like, oh, wow. It really made a big impression on me when I was 4. I remember just having that cup in my hand and running up the hill and going home and thinking, wow, I could do this for the rest of my life.
What's funny, Carlos, to this day, Arvin will still work for brownies. Now, while we've got you on the phone, Alan was asking, I apologize, he's got the whole list. Which one of your songs would you say, I guess, you would like us to play?
Oh, wow. So whatever song you like. I mean,
okay.
You have the first record there, or
Well, I think he's got a song queued, so let's go ahead and hear it. Oh, he's not ready. He's still queuing back there.
I don't know what he's doing back there.
he's singing for brownies.
Yes.
Hey, Carla, I got a question. Again, and maybe it's just the line, but it almost sounds like you have a slight, accent.
From Pittsburgh?
No, I would have pegged her from England in the background, but then when I read here, she's Italian.
Are you 100? Are both of your parents Italian?
Yes, yes. It's actually my first language. They were born in Italy, and my brothers were born there, and then they came here and had my sister and I. So that was my first language. I didn't learn English until I went to kindergarten.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I think it's like a Pittsburgh Italian accent, if that exists.
Fair enough. We'll go with that.
Okay. And are we all set? All right. Let's go ahead and hear that song.
Oh, you were warm and your words were so nice. Now you are cold and your words made of ice. I can't call you love anymore. My body shook as we lay in the night. Now you won't lie near me and I want to die. I can't call you love anymore. Remember the way I used to call you.
All right, Carla. It's a great song.
I'm sorry we didn't have more time for it. They're flashing us a segment here that it's going to be over in about 45 seconds, and we didn't want to just end it on a song and not be able to speak to you.
Carla, what's your how can people reach you? How can people contact you?
The best way is on my website, which is www.carlabianco.com. But it would be awesome if you could go on Indiegogo.com and contribute to this campaign right now to finish this Give Voice EP, so that we can complete it and fulfill this mission to give to charity.
How much are you looking to raise?
$15,000.
That's chump change for
20
this.
more days.
That's great. Then what we'll do is we'll make sure Arvin gets it up on our social media sites and lets people know more about it. Carla, thank you so much for calling in. We want to thank you for all the good work you do for the children, and good luck to you.
Thanks so much for having me.
Have a great day.
You too.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, listen to the Three Guys Rant. We'll be right back after the break. Need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done. ProTech Carpet and Tile Care provides professional cleaning services for carpet, tile, and grout, upholstery, and fine area rugs. We aren't just cleaning experts, we are restoration experts. We have saved our customers hundreds or even thousands of dollars on new flooring and upholstery expenses after we restored what they thought was permanent soil and damage. We are professionally trained and certified technicians. We specialize in damage restoration caused by heavy soil, odor, spot removal such as coffee, tea, ink, gum, wine, oil, paint, nail polish, and many more. If you want the best in home cleaning and professional services, call us today at 562-447-4300. We are ProTech.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
Hey everybody, it's Kiara Lynn Ford, and I'm listening to Rant Radio Network.
We're back from the break. This is the Three Guys Rant. Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Arvin had to step out for a second. Alan, cue up the song for me, baby.
It's raining men.
Yeah.
Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna let myself get absolutely.
I realize it's a stereotype, but that's the only song I can associate with being gay.
What about in the Navy or
Man,
YMCA?
I realize that, but I don't think most people understand the Village People.
Or butt poppers.
I don't know that song.
That's a popular
But-
gay song.
On a positive note, Arvin and Mike can legally get married in all 50 states now.
No, we can't because we're cousins. they haven't passed that law yet.
No.
You know,
not cousins.
There's a lot of rednecks that are pissed, and not because they passed it. They're saying, "Well, how come if two gays can marry, why can't I marry my cousin?"
Yeah, I got nothing on that
Okay,
one.
but anyways.
I honestly was surprised. I didn't think that our Supreme Court had the backbone to pull this off.
I wasn't surprised because if it was based strictly on case law, they had to pass.
Come
it.
on.
But if they want to go the religious route,
I can't give you any of the other instances, but there's been multiple in the last 4 or 5 years that you and I have wanted to just say, what the hell?
Right.
They've had some insanity when we look at case law. But, again, and so we talk about segues. So I'm happy for everybody. If you're...
Right. There's another group that's extremely happy as well.
Who's that?
That this passed. Divorce attorneys. They're just ecstatic.
I keep laughing when I see this statement when straight people who say, or forgive me, I shouldn't even say straight, just
people.
again, people who say Let them get married so they can be miserable like the rest of us.
That's what I've been telling you that for years.
So
Why do we
anyway,
have to be the only ones that are miserable?
Whether you're gay or straight, get married, be happy. We're happy for you. If you are gay
Yeah,
and you
about
marry
time.
your other partner, what the hell? But apparently, you better not live in Washburn, Tennessee. Because if you go to Washburn, Tennessee and buy a little fixer-upper or a colonial home or something out there, you cannot go to the local hardware store anymore, Mikey.
Why not?
There is a sign. Jeff Amix.
It's funny that rhymes with anus.
What's funny is AMYX is his last name, Amix. He's the proprietor of Amex Hardware in Washburn, Tennessee. And he posted a sign, eloquently, I might add, and it was written by his 3-year-old, apparently, because it looked like he wrote it with his feet. But you could make it out. It said, at first I thought it said no guys allowed, but apparently it said no gays allowed, Mikey.
Wow.
Is this in that city that said that their main street was like the gay Disneyland?
No. This is a different one. Amix is banning homosexuals because he says he hates their sin, and he claims that's his religious right. So what I want to know is, when I walk into Home Depot, how many gay men are standing next to me that I don't know?
Well, I found a couple the other day. They were walking around holding each other's crotch.
Well, that's what I was going to say. What is this moron think? They're all going to walk in and ask this chaps.
Whoa.
And they're gonna pick up pink hammers. Is that what we're doing?
Wait a minute.
Can you give me a hammy?
Ask the chaps, where's the store at?
Now, wait.
Wait, that was wrong of me. I'm assuming that gays speak like that.
Did. That's right. That is wrong of you.
Someone speak like this.
He decided to change his approach and take his sign down early Tuesday, replacing it with a new one that was less forceful. He said that he wants to do it based on religious freedom in America. So, what do most people do in America? They created a fake Facebook page for him. And it's now being created, and it's urging the LGBT customers to come in and labeling Amex Hardware as a gay bar. God bless America.
That's right.
What a moron.
You hear about bakers who won't bake a cake for 2 men or 2 women. I'm like, really?
Perfect segue, but I'm going to write it down.
What the hell do you think they're going to do to the cake?
Oh, I've seen some cakes that I would do some things too.
Okay, but I've seen that with headless.
American Pie?
I'm just saying.
Well, that's a whole different story, but yes.
But these people act as if something grotesque and demonic is going to happen with the cake. We've all been to bachelor parties where, good Lord, what they do with these cakes. And yet, 2 men or 2 women order a wedding cake, and that's sacrilegious.
Just people be crazy, man.
What's your segue, Mikey?
And
Talk to us.
Wait.
What this guy is doing, he can't hide behind that anymore. The Supreme Court said it cannot be banned. It's legal. So
this is what the Supreme Court said.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So you think it's a coincidence? Because the other thing that came out today is Magic Mike. You think it's going to help with the ratings?
Only
whatsoever?
you would think
How
of that,
in the
man.
hell does Magic Mike
have to do with a Supreme Court case
saying
extra large?
You know what? Anybody
That's a hell of a segue.
Anybody from the LGBT community who would like to call Arvin at the 3guysrant.com and cuss him out, Alan will hit the beep button for you.
Yes, because please call me at Arvin at the 3guysrant.com. Please call me there.
You know what? Just for that, I hope they flood your inbox, your email box.
Oh, he wants the inbox flooded.
I know,
right?
yes. You're a moron.
Why?
4 male strippers? Really? Yeah. That has to do with a landmark decision in our country's history. But you compare it to Magic Mike.
Absolutely.
I told you guys, just call me Plain Mike.
You want to explain the correlation?
Body lube? Hello? There's your connection. There, I just connected the dots.
You know what? Your long-lost father, he's got to be Jeff Amix because you're both missing the lube. Mikey, what's your segue?
The segue, you talked about a cake at a bachelor party. Did you guys hear about the Walmart cake?
The Walmart.
Walmart cake.
Oh, is this a Confederate? No.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Confederate cake.
These individuals walked into a Walmart and they wanted to have a birthday cake with the Confederate flag on top. They said, no, absolutely not. They would not bake it. These guys came back then with a design that was the ISIS flag. Can you put this design on a cake? So yeah, absolutely. So they did it. So these guys, of course, posted
here we go.
The thing went viral and Walmart had to come out and apologize for baking the ISIS flag on a cake.
Bro, I got to tell you, man, I'm a news junkie and I read a lot of news. I'm not even sure I'd know that was ISIS.
But that's pretty funny.
That is pretty damn funny.
All right, with the Sturgis redneck hillbilly shirt in the background.
Oh, look at that!
I was right.
Woo! Wait, isn't that ZZ Top?
But that's a stereotype right there.
But I
all
thought
in
that
itself.
was freaking funny, man.
So
You know what? That's a hell of a segue right there.
That's a segue. We can go from an ISIS cake to a.
That's the cake that they wanted originally, and they said no, but then they baked the one on the right.
I'm just curious.
And by the way, we're streaming pictures, so
I'm just curious. The way this man looks, I'm assuming that the person that was on the other side of the counter probably looked like the female version
Yeah,
of
but you got to
him.
remember something though. The person on the other side of the counter is only spewing the corporate line, and right now it's such a hot button.
Right.
That's why.
So you think
and
corporate came out and said, "Hey, we're doing nothing Confederate"?
Yeah.
yes, they came out already.
They said they took out the flags. for
Walmart,
sale.
Amazon, Google, a lot of big ones.
It's a hot button, man. It's a big.
And I
issue right
guarantee you, the person on the other side of the counter didn't know that was an ISIS flag. Anyways, I mean, I don't think either of us.
now. I would not have known.
I would have said that was done by like a 2-year-old.
You wouldn't have cared.
I would have still eaten the
You would have done the Confederate flag. You didn't even know it was a Confederate flag. You'd be like, "Oh, cool, Duke's a hazard. Okay, let's bake a cake."
No, he would have been. I'll do it, but you pick it up out back. All right? Come back tomorrow. I'm not even gonna ring it in.
I'm like, you need the little car on the cake. What's going on here?
So, that was
I
funny,
wouldn't
man.
care. I would say just save me a slice.
We talk about week after week. I don't understand people's insanity. Race, color, creed. Does it really matter?
We're just people, man. I told
You would
I
think
hate
so.
this African American, Mexican American. Nah, man.
I don't know if everybody in this room is people. Some of us are.
Hey, don't be
pretty,
so hard on yourself, man. Okay?
Wow, that's rough there.
So I don't know where you were going with it, but the one thing I want to get in real quick before the break is we've all seen how Jurassic Park and the Avengers and all these other big blockbuster movies have just blown
That's
the
good.
doors off.
We went to congratulating gays. We talked about racism and hated America.
Now we're
Hey,
going to talk about Monopoly.
Let's go to dinosaurs. That's good.
Have
That's
you
good.
heard that they're going to come out with a Monopoly movie? They're going to try to do the same thing as what they did with the
Man,
Lego
that's
movie?
tragic. That's tragic. That's up there.
Yeah, Monopoly?
That's up there with hatred of gays, Mikey, and the
That was a
KKK.
great segue.
It was.
That's a hell of a way to go to. You're such a moron. Really?
And you're welcome. The Three Guys Rant will be right back.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done.
Buenos dias, buenas tardes, and a big old howdy, y'all. This is the Red Mexican Alex Raimundo with my amigos, the Three Guys Ranting, not to be confused with Three Guys Panting. That was me outside your window the other night, ladies.
And we're back from the break. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant on the iRant Radio Network.
Coming to you from the Zodi store back in 1988. We're in the room in the back.
Was Odie still open in 88?
I remember being in one, so I'm going to say 80 was probably pushing it. Maybe 85.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, yeah, I mean, I remember being in one too, but
And then he kicked you out.
All right, so let me see. What else is going on? Oh, this is the summer of Jaws.
You know, it's funny that you say that. That's a segue.
Isn't that amazing? Shark attacks on the rise.
But let me ask you this. Is it really because it's a rise? Because the last thing I heard is that the lifeguards started getting, received drones. And so they were flying them out patrolling that way. And because the drone is above the water, that they started spotting sharks that they didn't even know.
No,
were
but
there
we're
before.
talking about
you
attacks.
You do understand,
not
right?
sightings.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Please continue. So don't be rude. Let him continue,
Is it
Phil.
the seventh attack?
And it was the 6th in 3 weeks in North Carolina.
Okay.
Hawaii has had 24, only one fatal. Florida has had 11 already.
Are
And the summer
these
is basically beginning.
Anti-Confederate sharks?
How many did you
It could
say?
be. On who?
On North Carolina?
I want to say 6.
Actually, according to 2 hours ago, man bitten by shark is the 7th victim this summer. That's why I read the headline. I'm like,
Well, I put this together a little bit earlier, but okay, so
hey, bro, you gotta stay up on your shark attacks. Because
7.
Arvin thinks the drones are out there sending them in.
Yeah, I know.
They're physically biting people's
Hey,
arms off.
You do realize that Terminator starts on Friday. I mean, it could be a Skynet thing going on here.
Wow.
Dude, but I don't know, man, and they're coming.
The more you know.
Exactly.
And you know what's amazing is that they're coming into shallow waters, man. They're not. You don't have to be 30 feet, 50 feet in the ocean.
Here's another racial statement for you, which ties into all of this. You do know who they're blaming, right?
Mexicans.
They're blaming Obama.
Well, they're not blaming Obama.
Oh, the Mexicans because of El Nino.
There you go, baby.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
No, they're blaming the weather phenomenon El Nino.
From like 15 years ago?
It's going on right now, son.
Do you not watch the news? I mean, when we get off the air, I'm going to show you a little site called Google.
The only news I see is naked news. And once the shirt comes off, I stop listening to what she says.
Do it. Okay, the El Nino is currently occurring.
Yeah, but aren't they supposed to go through every letter before they come back all the way around?
Mikey, would you
That's not a hurricane, moron. That's a weather condition.
Oh, there's a condition, all right.
Oh, we know.
So waters are getting warmer in the southern hemisphere, and it's pushing all this fish.
Whoa.
So
That's a big word. Arvin can't handle 3-syllable words.
What was the word?
Hemisphere. Remember that was
It's
that
like,
Miss Jenkins?
Hercules.
There you go, baby.
So are they saying the Mexicans are out at the beach and going, making the water hot?
No, they're peeing in the water. And since it eats hot sauce, it heats the water, man. That's science, man. Where'd you go to school?
Is that what you wanted to hear, you moron?
Which one of us is stupider?
I'm going to go with you for asking the
Yes.
questions. Okay.
Okay, please continue.
Mikey's humoring you, pero.
No, I just said that, this summer it's amazing. I mean, and I don't think it's going to deter people from going to the beach, but the numbers could be really impressive
Now,
this year.
here's my favorite part of the whole story. Ask Mikey where he's going to be on Friday.
At the beach?
Yes.
Ask Mikey where he's not going to be on Friday in the water.
What about, what about the little boy?
I was going to say he's going to let his son go out to the water.
Yeah.
Mijo, go check the water.
Ankle deep.
Mijo,
That's it.
Mijo, go let daddy know if the water's safe. Wait, better yet, send your mother out further.
I know.
Tell your mom to go check the water.
Tell mama to go check. Walk the perimeter.
A ver, manda tu madre. Yeah, okay, mommy, go further, mommy. And if she goes away, no, vámonos, mijo. That's it.
Let's go look for another mommy.
Dude, but they're all over the place, man. And, they're coming into shallow waters. Water is, knee deep.
Has anything local here to where we're at? I know you said Hawaii.
There was a couple of, there wasn't an attack, but a couple of weeks ago, there was a spotting of, a sighting of, yeah. And it was in around 2.5 feet of water. And there was 2 guys walking around, and the shark was about 10 feet from him. They didn't realize it, and apparently people started yelling or whatever, and they started
they started saying Jaws.
Yep. But anyways, I thought that was pretty cool.
You know, well, sticking. Here's your segue with old movies like the movie Jaws.
Okay.
Remember the movie James Bond?
Yes.
Remember the jetpack
Yes.
that they used in it? It's come to fruition. You like that word, don't you? Have you heard about this?
Okay, but we're talking about from land to air. We're not talking about the water ones.
No.
Okay.
No. You know, his next segue is going to be Sharknado 3.
Okay.
With Mark Cuban. You know what? That's a hell of a segue. We'll come back to sharks. So, anyways, is it an Australian company?
I'm not sure exactly who.
I think it's an Australian company actually created a jetpack.
I'm glad you had a segue because that's good that you have a story that you're asking me for information on. I'm
That's
really
the
glad
segue right
your
there.
segue was good. I like that.
So, anyways, for about $115,000, you too can own a jetpack that'll let you fly around for 30 minutes.
That's actually pretty cool, man.
It is
So
cool.
let me get this straight. For $115,000, I can fly for 15 minutes.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Well, it's 15 there and 15 back. Otherwise, you're gonna have to walk that damn thing back, man.
You know what? That's pretty good. I like your thinking. So yeah, it's a 30-minute flight. I think you can get up to about 3,400 feet.
That's pretty high.
But the thing is huge. It's like carrying a little Volkswagen on your backpack.
No wonder it has such a short. I'm sure it's battery powered, right?
Phil?
Is it battery powered?
I'm sure it's gasoline.
You understand the
No.
terminology jetpack implies that it has.
Well, it could be battery powered jets. Come on, man. If Tesla can build a car, an electric car such as the one he has, it can be battery powered.
I'm gonna allow it because your birthday is on the same day
Okay, so-
as our country's.
So let me guess this. What does he use? Jet fuel? So you're packing jet fuel, you're strapping jet fuel to your back.
That is what they did in James Bond.
Yes.
No, they didn't. They used harness and wires.
That's not what they told us.
Anyways, all right.
Phil,
if you had
so-
$115,000, would you buy it?
Fill in the holes.
I'm gonna. It's his birthday week, man. I'm gonna leave him alone.
Hey, so if you had the money, would you buy one?
If I had the money, I'd buy two. For when one goes out, the other one I can start.
Well, you know, a great idea is you carry both of them. Now you have an hour's flight time. See, always thinking, man. You know what? Always thinking, man.
Anybody listening, please, for the love of Christ,
Turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off. No kidding.
Something else happened this week. The two murderers, escapees. Yep. They're done. D-U-N-D, done.
They caught the second one?
They shot him and caught him. He survived.
Did you not see it? How is
Jesus.
it possible, Arvin?
I only heard about the first one. Like,
What happened to the first one?
he got shot in the huevitos. Like, eyeballs distance from Canada.
No, that was the second one.
Oh, then I have no idea what happened to the first one.
Yes, the first one got in a shootout with the cops and he lost. And then this other one kept going. And this is the one that they caught about a mile from the Canadian border.
Half a mile.
Now you want to correct
all of a
me?
sudden you want to fight about the facts.
Hey, we have people come to us for information.
I
and
hope they
facts.
don't. I really hope they don't.
If they do, they're stupider than you.
We're the last people. Anyway, to Mikey's point, yes, both are D-U-N. I like that.
Done. D-U-N, done.
UN.
Now, this guy is already telling them how they planned it and they did a dry run.
Oh, he started ratting immediately?
Well, why not?
Well, it's caught.
What were they going to give him? 17 years?
Oh, he's got life. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he already has life.
Yeah,
he had killed a cop.
I think it was a corrections officer he killed.
so then why the hell give him the information? It's not going to change anything.
No, but it probably the difference is going to be solitary confinement.
Oh, that's
Right.
what it was. It was going to be 17 years of solitary confinement.
Okay, yeah. So maybe they're going to lighten that or
I
allow him to
think
have
they
a
went from
stake in.
17 to 7.
Bro, look, let's be real, man. If you're on death row or your life, you escape, you come back and they tell you, look, spill your guts. We'll give you a couple of steak dinners and allow puta to come visit you once in a while. Or 17 years of confinement. ¿Sabes qué, Holmes? Mira, look, it was all Mikey's
It
idea.
was that
see?
guy and that guy.
And those 12 officers over there, they snuck it in.
Dude,
and that puta who worked in the meat department, she'd come over and
I
she'd
don't-
do dirty things to me. Eh?
I don't understand this.
Just tell me that the puta's not Mike.
You know
Whatever.
what? You know what I don't get is how. Damn it! You threw me off. Oh, how these guys, they're sentenced to. They're in solitary confinement. Let's say 20, sometimes 23 hours a day. I don't know how they can make it, man. That will break you.
That's
See, but
the
it's funny
point.
because
No,
you,
no.
you
I'm not
want to
saying-
live that way.
No,
though.
I'm not. Saying
You,
it's
you
wrong.
talk about how you want to live that way. You say you wish your life was that way.
Not in a 9x7 cell.
Oh, you're going big on the cell. It's probably more like a 6.5
If
by
you
6
had
and a
no
half.
bills and they brought you 3 squares, you had a private toilet, I
Yeah,
think you'd
yeah.
enjoy it.
Couldn't do it.
Hell, that's just like a wreck.
And you know what? One of the things that we're saying that she snuck some of the power tools in ground beef.
Right?
Well, I'm so glad you went there because I thought you were going somewhere else.
No, I just no.
We'll pick that up because Arnold wants to know where it went right
All
after
right.
the break. Stick around.
Looking for a delicious, fresh family meal that's ready when you are and easy on your budget? Welcome to Piara Pizza. We make our pizzas with handmade dough, 100% real cheese, and tomato sauce blended with our own spices. Nothing is ever frozen. We always have large pepperoni and cheese pizzas fresh and waiting for you for only $5. Or choose one of our specialty pizzas. We have veggie, meat lovers, supreme, and Hawaiian. Add an order of our amazing hot wings, cheesy bread, or breadsticks. Our locations are ultra modern, ultra clean, and open 7 days a week. Visit any one of our locations today, or check us out on the web at www.piarapizza.com. Piara Pizza. Fresh, hot, and ready for you when you come in. Stop in for your Piara Pizza today.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for stroke awareness and integrative healthcare.
In February 2012, I suffered a stroke due to high blood pressure. I was rushed to the hospital where I was admitted for the next 30 days. I was initially told I may have to stay in the hospital for about 3 months, but I made rapid improvements in my recuperation and continued to improve to this day.
When Michael left the hospital, he did not have insurance to cover his rehabilitation, so he focused on integrative healthcare to get better. At the end of 2013, seeing a need for stroke awareness, Michael started his own company, Michael Aguilar and Associates, to focus on creating awareness about the dangers of high blood pressure and stroke.
If you would like more information, please call me at 562-464-7297, or you can visit my website at www.strokeawareness101.com.
Michael Aguilar and Associates, creating awareness and saving lives one person at a time.
That needs to get noticed. Your ideas need a great website. And at Infuse, we build simple, clean, and efficient websites. We believe that even the wildest ideas should come to life in a beautiful way. We build responsive sites, e-commerce sites, and even help with business email setup and search engine optimization. Every great idea needs a great website. Start your new look today. Check us out at www.infuse.com. That's www.enfuse.com, or call us at 800-542-4783. Again, that's 800-542-4783. Infuse, we get it done.
Hey, what's going on? This is Frank Palangi here. You're listening to the Three Guys Rant radio show. Rock on.
Do it, Mike. Do it. Any day, Mike.
But,
Don't worry.
¿ya? ¿Empezamos?
Ya empezamos.
¿Ya estamos en el aire?
Estamos en las bocinas.
All right, and we're back from the break.
So we were talking about how you sneak in power tools in meat.
Right, because, I mean, power tools, by how the name implies, some of them are not very small.
Correct.
And if you're going to break concrete and all of that, I mean, you need
Well,
to...
I'll be honest with you. I've seen some of those pictures. Wow. Okay, and again, I'm a power tool junkie. I've got a mini Home Depot in my garage.
You got a Homes Depot?
Yeah, and I mean, there was some really clean cut on that steam pipe. So that's a lot of noise, a lot of time, a lot of grinding.
But there was construction going on in the prison at the time as well. So they're saying that they were masking the sound while they were working working on construction.
You did see the movie Alcatraz, right?
You did see Prison Break, right?
I mean, it does happen.
No, I'm just saying that's why they're saying they were masking the sound.
I understand it does happen, but to Mike's point, it wasn't just a matter of Shawshank Redemption, a hammer and a chisel. This was
13 years.
In 13 years, this was quite a bit of work.
So maybe they were construction workers in.
But the other thing was they had to go missing for long periods of time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe were they on lockdown or they weren't. I don't know. I don't get it.
Neither do I. But they did a dry run apparently. Food and again, even a small tool. Let's call it an oscillating saw. Okay, if like Arvin can stick a whole 5-pound chub of ground beef up where the sun don't shine and sneak it onto a plane. An oscillating saw,
and he's talking from experience,
would barely fit in a 5-pound chub.
And then it comes out cooked. So comes out cooked out of Arvin's ass.
A 5-pound chub.
Hasta con gravy, todo, man.
It'd be that's just filthy. But apparently, they said she was able to bypass the metal detectors on the meat she was bringing in.
Hey, you carry enough meat, it'll hide anything.
Okay, but still, if you work at a prison, no, Bob, I'm not going to scan today. I want to keep my meat unscanned. How the hell do you pass that off?
Okay,
but you say, I don't want it to be irradiated.
Irradiated, right? Because you care about the prisoners. Is that it?
I don't know.
Tell me again. You don't want it to be what?
Irradiated. IRWY.
WY?
Ate it.
Where's that sound bite?
Anyways.
All right, we've only got a few minutes left. Let's get into something happier. So, 4th of July.
It's coming.
It's around the corner. We're going to, that's happy birthday, and everybody can sing Las Mañanitas to Mike.
That's right.
Because Mike was born on the 4th of July. He's not a real American.
Yeah, right.
He's Puerto Rican.
Okay, what's funny is he says he's a real American, but apparently Puerto Rico today announced that
they're not going to celebrate it?
Well, no.
They can't pay the damn bills. But, I don't know why that came out as a surprise.
They're being treated like a colony.
Like a territory.
Of ants? A colony of ants?
That's what I would have said and squash them all, but apparently they can't pay their bills. They can't file bankruptcy. They can't reorganize their debt.
Wait. Are they worse or better than Greece?
I would say it's almost the same.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys are only allowed like $67 for the week?
No, it's not that. It's just they just cannot fulfill their debt payments. So, and they can't file bankruptcy. The only way to change that is Congress has to enact a law that gives it the same rights in the courts as a state.
And apparently the U.S. is in no hurry to help Puerto Rico.
Right.
Good for them.
Dude, but
just forget that stepson's even there.
But you know what? It's amazing. Did you read that article I sent you, the last one?
Yeah, that's where I got
about imports coming in and all that. That's being a thing that's been an issue for years.
You got to see what the engineers do.
But okay, what I don't understand though is again, you and I talk why your country, colony, island, didn't do something about it sooner,
bro.
So is it even possible?
How do you starve a Puerto Rican man?
Is it even possible that Cuba's in better shape than you are?
Right now it is.
Yeah, right now.
But give it 10 years, they'll be as jacked up as everybody else.
They're afraid of the Americans coming in Cuba. Trust me. How do you starve a Puerto Rican man?
I have no idea.
You take him to the beach where the sharks are.
Nope. You hide his food stamps under his work shoes. Now that's funny right there, man.
And that's coming from a Puerto Rican.
That's filthy on so many levels. That's wow.
If you don't think that's funny, just turn off your computer and kill yourself.
All right. So
real quick.
Go ahead.
Since we're talking 4th of July, I figure I'd get in some 4th of July fun facts in there because we've never done this before. Now, I don't know if you guys knew that Thomas Jefferson drafted the Declaration of Independence on a laptop.
What?
He drafted it on a laptop.
Please explain what that means.
Back in those days, it was a desk that you would carry with you. And oddly enough, you'd open it in half, and it had a space for your writing utensils or writing instruments and paper. And it was called a laptop.
That's probably where the name came from.
I know.
That makes a lot of sense.
So
It's actually
I was
pretty
reading that and I'm like, what? So it's pretty cool. And then John Adams and Thomas Jefferson both died on the 4th of July. And they were great friends and great rivals. I don't know if you ever saw that miniseries. No? Okay, forget it.
The man that built America?
No. But it was pretty cool because they had this rivalry the whole time. And then I believe it was Adams who died first. And the news got to Jefferson. He died a few hours later. And he said, damn it, he won. He was pissed because he died first, man.
So they actually died
the same day, hours apart.
Okay.
Hours apart. Then, another fun fact that I think the number is low, but on the 4th of July, is the biggest holiday for beer sales. By far. Approximately 68.3 million cases of beer is sold in the United States.
See, the only reason I contest that, though, is Super Bowl, World Series, some of the others. That one just seems a little weird.
And they say, you know what?
Not
You're
New
right.
Year's
No,
Eve.
but I
That's
think
what
they're talking.
jumped out to
I think they're talking about holidays. Super Bowl's not really a
Okay,
holiday.
but Darwin's point, what about New Year's Eve?
So does that mean it's champagne on that day?
Yeah, probably because it says the rest of the top 5 in order are Labor Day, Memorial Day, Father's Day, and Christmas. I can see Father's Day. Christmas?
How drunk do you got to get on Christmas?
I know.
Let me see. Yep, I've been drunk on Christmas.
And Americans spend $203 million just on condiments on the 4th of July.
How much are you going to spend on fireworks this year?
You know what? Honestly, I'm going to buy him, maybe my son, the small little, $39 something just for him. And that's it, man, because it's just a waste of money.
We'll ask that question again next week.
No, you can.
All
That's
of a sudden,
normally what I buy him.
He said $39. He's going to say next week $390.
I said that's what I'm going to buy him. Now, if the rest of the family wants to buy him stuff, go have at it.
We got about 15 seconds. To America, enjoy your 4th.
Look at that.
Long live America.
That's what America's trying to do to Puerto Rico right
Donald
now.
Trump.
In the bush.
Hope you enjoy the 4th.
Cágate en tu madre, pendejo.
That's been another edition of the Three Guys Rant. Have a great weekend.
Real Estate Rant and AGR Realtors are proud supporters of Michael Aguilar and Associates, advocates for